I'm hearing something about, like, I don't know how somebody think they're going to hide me from me. You know what I'm saying? If you telling me, you know, you showing me somebody that looks similar to me when I was young. So you mean to tell me these people, they went and stole the crown early on. They had me marry somebody in order to somewhat solidify it if the marriage was real. You took what? All right? Because what I'm trying to figure out is, was somebody a decoy? You see what I'm saying? One of them pictures I took, is that person a decoy? Okay? And then you kept it in the cabinet, or you kept it low key all this time. Then y'all come playing with me. I start waking up and realizing, and then I don't do what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't lose a whole bunch of weight because whatever this is, or I don't take care of myself properly because you stop at my money. Because at this point in time, the Christ is not supposed to be working no damn regular job. That's for the workers. That's for the servants to be working a job and doing some dual spirituality to keep up with what's going on. You know what I'm saying? These are like spectators or something, people that be standing in the background. You know what I'm saying? This is like people that will be standing in the background. So you gonna put something in front of me that don't even speak or something like this, okay? Something that looked pretty, a little bit pretty or whatever, okay? How do I know they didn't just create this clone so that you could steal my throne? Because the person don't look like, I see too many other people's features in there. Somebody tried to take all their favorite girls that you've been sleeping with while you was in the union. And let's not act like it was kings and queens, because I didn't know that I was a queen while I was in this marriage. You see what I'm saying? So obviously other people were out there doing something as if they were the king and queen. Or this person had something or someone else that would be treasonous. If this person is around people, say they took my crown to the south, you was around people that think that you was married to or with somebody else at some point in time. You understand? As far as I'm concerned, the in-laws, whoever they might be, I don't know who they got married to me. These people is fired. I want them out of everything. Before you think that you about to take everything, this is like a legacy, dude. Like somebody was having fun going to the gold mines, going to my temples, all of my things, just like the Knights of Templar supposedly were stolen from, I think, Sekhmet's tomb. So you went and took all the shit out and you left me dumbfounded. I know I'm the one that God woke up right now to speak how I speak. I know I'm the one. So if I'm not included in it, there's nothing going on. Like I said from the beginning on this channel. You're not about to play me out of my shit. I don't care who it is. You ain't nobody that fine, and I don't love nobody on this planet that much after I done went through this process of elimination, okay, and replacement. Why would that be a thing? I should be right up in whatever places this is, like, oh, you're going to move my body from like 1995 to where? Oh, so when y'all changed me out when I was 35 years old or 28 years old, you moving that one where? Oh, the children is where? Where is my stuff? Like, where is my stuff? Like, this is till death do you part, motherfucker. I am not playing. I am not playing, because that would be followed by a lynching or a fucking beheading if I've been left out of the kingdom. And in the Bible, it specifically says, I did this chapter already. I will never forget these words. That anybody that when the Christ is returning, anybody that try to run above or run beyond, meaning anybody that try to hurry up and go get stuff fixed up or something like this before the Christ, they're going to be slain. Because they're not supposed to be doing that. Their thing was to stay with the Christ, and then they go. It wasn't to go trying to figure out, go in the tombs and see which one don't got a big fat stomach that you tried to treat like a fucking heifer on a farm to birth them fucking kids or whatever this is. Do you understand? To birth them fucking kids that may not even be mine. You understand? You are not the real king. And even if it was at the time, I guarantee you they was looking at both of us as kings. Because if source is telling me from the beginning that I was born an emperor, there's nothing higher than the emperor. The only thing that could have made me an empress is if somebody castrated me as a child, as a boy, or the fact that somebody did something shady and God had to put me under his wing. God had to put me under his wing as the empress, as his wife. Because the empress is the only one that can claim to be the wife of God. Not the wife of the man. We're not listening to the earthly kings. I'm not talking about my man and his family, or somebody that secretly married me from Islam, or somebody that secretly married me, or whatever y'all had going on in the background when I was not connected to the system with the crown since the 90s. That ain't got, do you understand? That's falling. You get that part? That's coming down. What I'm doing is totally, none of you will be coming. So when they say, oh, when Christ come back and he go, nobody coming. No, nobody's coming. Nobody should be there and nobody's coming. Because these people, if they were playing around with the crown all this time, you knew all the steps, you knew everything. You knew that I didn't know. So even if there was a Jesus, he would be here at my front door talking to me, because he would be saying, I came for the lost children. So if somebody disconnected me 30 years ago or 40 years ago from the royal frequency, then that means that why would it not be that one? See what I'm saying? Stop trying to act like the man is Jesus. The feminine energy is Jesus. Is not that synthetic female that you created. If that is me, I don't trust it, because who the fuck had you? Who are you to be housing my temple somewhere without me watching over it or knowing what it's doing? Just because because I am speaking the truth, you want to slander me in public? Oh, well, I don't know what that person was doing behind the scenes. That person could have went around the world and fucked every king in the world to make sure that they go and be quiet and just sit there in the darkness and be quiet and had the most protection in the world, or had my tent or my covering. My enemies could have created that robot. My enemies could have created that person. It's a no. It's no. I'm me. This is me. There is nothing else besides me. If it's not talking like me, how are you telling me that's the Christ? Because somebody could be quiet and give some soft eyes to a group of people and show their body parts off. I don't trust it. I'm not going for it. I don't care. Because some man think that some boy or something think that he can get whatever he want, or you're not doing it with any of my parts. You already took and ruined the children. You already kidnapped and stole the children. I'm not battling with somebody that did something like that. It's just not going on. I'm waking up, realizing, recognizing, and I'm rising, and you falling. That's just it. That's it. And I'm hearing somebody saying they can't help falling in love with you, but I'm me. You should not be splitting my energy. You should not be splitting up my body parts. I'm not dead. I'm alive. You should not be taking anything out of me to put it in any temples to substitute anything. You're not doing it. And the kings of the darkness, you don't have nothing to do with whatever this is. This is time for these people to go. It's time for these people to go. You get what I'm saying? We got the emperor with the whatever this is, the Lamb of God on his neck. I don't give a fuck. I don't have to appease to you, because you're not going to be a part of the royal court. You're not going to be a part of the higher courts. So I don't have to appease to you. Yeah, we got death. It's almost like an emperor snuck away with somebody or whatever a long time ago. But it's almost like a hitman hit these people up. Like when this person was trying to sneak somebody out of the Truman Show or something as a child. That could be when I got sick that one time. All right. But somebody hit these people up. Okay. I'm not dealing with any of that. Because somebody think they slick, like, yeah, bitch, I got you back. I did this. I took a hold of everything. I found out everything. You wasn't even invited. You wasn't even supposed to be doing any of this. All of this was for me. All of this was for me to experience this slowly for the past 7 years, to walk into this lifestyle. You were already in it, in my name, without me there. I don't know what you had there. I don't know who you had there. You see what I'm saying? This is also talking about something about a court case or something. I don't know what you're doing. I'm not in no court case. I've never been divorced. I've never been in no court case. And I don't want to be married to the person that would be saying that they was divorced from me, I would want that person to lose their life.
How?
To stop trying to block me.
I need you to make a box.
Or what? Huh?
Look.
Let me see. This is my thing. Nobody else's.
Make a box on the top of here so I could lay a braid down.
I don't get it.
A part that's a box
Uh-huh.
up here.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't even like the fact that there's a frequency going on where I'm only catching little bits and pieces. You know, it's supposed to be my personal frequency. Here, hold that. Put your head on here. You know I only got one good hand. And then you thought to leave me here deformed or something like this, with my hand fucked up, while somebody, it'll be hard for me to do anything else I need to do for the rest of my life. Are you crazy? To try to say that somebody got damaged and they can't, yeah, it ain't that much motherfucking damage. You trying to act like I'm a dead body walking around here about to be, no, that, whoever you talking about, that bitch is the one that's supposed to be going into the grave. That you refused, that you was hiding in a box somewhere, that you refused to bury. That part of the Holy Spirit. This ain't the one. I got too much life. I ain't even lived yet. I feel like I just been floating around all this time. Running to a runaway. And this don't have nothing to do with nobody's feelings. You're a user. Somebody is a manipulator and a user. And you're not getting anything from this. It's absolutely no. Like, I don't know, this person been prepping. Like, what I'm hearing, I'm supposed to be going through a process here. Okay, I was supposed to be going and getting, certain things done, experiencing certain things, meeting different people, going through a weight loss, getting a new home or something like this, or an apartment or something to stay in, working on my eating, my diet and stuff like this. Like, it's like some kind of preparation or something. All right, and somebody want to give this to somebody that they've been keeping up. Somebody, that means that a masculine energy or this spouse, or that's why I'm saying, even with these clones, who created them? Was it my team? Was it his team? Is it the in-laws? So that they didn't have to deal with me? Okay? And so are these something that these people can manipulate and control to get everything that they want their way? No. No. It's not happening. Yeah, we got the Three of Swords here. Like, I don't want the person. I want my crown and my stuff, and I want everything. Is this a group of people that killed my husband 20 years ago or after the wedding? And these people are separating his money and all living off of this money, and I'm in poverty, not even knowing that I'm the real emperor or empress now, or the first emperor that's a female that could be recognized in the public? Like, nah, we not doing that. Yeah, somebody's thinking about hurting somebody's feelings. Or this is what they wanted to do. It's like your little nasty, yeah. This could also be a King of Wands here. That's trying to bring something down to like street level, bring the crown down to street level. And I'm not even like street like that. You know what I'm saying? I hung out, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself street. Just because I cost. Just because I cuss and I can speak slang and I can speak a certain way in my dialect when I'm having fun on my channel doing tarot readings. Yeah. Okay. It comes with the territory, actually. Yeah. Somebody also could have like this King of Wands could be wanting somebody to be sick to be with them. We got Temperance. Somebody could also be mentally ill. Somebody seen this person do something. All right. They feel like somebody's mentally ill, but this is going to backfire on someone. That's why I said these are people who damage your body so you can't take care of yourself properly. Also, I was hearing somebody just wants to have a younger queen, but God, you're not even supposed to be reproducing anymore. You ruined a whole batch of children. Like, you ruined a whole, trying to do something slick. You done ruined a whole batch of children. God, I told y'all that these are not even real Solomons and stuff like this. God don't want no more children from these people. I don't want no more children from these people. I don't. I don't want no more children here from these people. And that's what it's so confusing to me. Feeling brand new. Okay. I don't want anything to do with these people. God would not have moved them. If these people are scattered, God would not have scattered them and not brought them back and let plants, or they would not have, if they had power, they would not have let those plants stay there. They would have been came back to claim their seat. Like, no, I don't trust it. I don't trust whatever it is at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever is this person that is pouring out their story or telling their testimony, this is who this money belongs to. It doesn't matter if they try to show me naked or embarrass me or humiliate me. It doesn't matter. This is the Ace of Pentacles, or this is my fucking Ace of Pentacles. It doesn't belong to these people. These people are probably already well off. That doesn't even make sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. Something could be also, I'm getting like Ice Age, the Meltdown. Yeah. Wow, this is crazy because look what I just pulled on my purse. Somebody is under, a male is under a confusion spell. And then we have an Ice Queen, or this Ice Tea, Ice Cube, Ice Spice energy. These people is in reverse. The Ice King. No, what you did, you ran over there with Janice Unpacked after I did that video about Dan Calloway and Ice Cube about 7 years ago on my channel before I started doing tarot. And you wanted to show me something. And you went over there to that bitch, and now, you know, you looking crazy. That's what somebody did. You got mad because of what I said. Motherfucker could be an element outside the kingdom, but I'm the motherfucking prototype. I will not be. That's what I'm telling you. Somebody trying to make it seem like, oh, well, we need them to do something. No, it seemed like not. No. Once you did something to show me how ruthless somebody could be, no. No. Somebody think you slick. And it's just so disrespectful here. You should have never been trying to be haughty and trying to be funny and come back around here playing around. Because you want to act like you somebody that gave me false hope or something like this and then threw me off the pedestal, and now you want me to work to get back like some shit that they did to Bobby Altoff or whatever. No, thank you. That's not what the fuck this is. I picked myself up and put myself down. I shut down for a year or two. And that's totally fine. That's why I said these people will send me stuff like, ooh, I'll be like, dang, I need something to shave or something like this. I need a new shave or something. They'll send me like an expensive shaver thing, or, you know, I'll be like, dang, I need some new clothes. Then they'll be like, oh, shop at TJ Maxx or something. So somebody's like holding your money back and making you wish, oh, I wish I had $1 so I can get one dress from the thrift store. You know, I'm not feeling like that. I know what you're doing, so I'm not going to feel like that. Yeah. We got distant relationship, disposed. Somebody's not royalty anyways. And it says disposed or loss of title. That's for them, not me. I'm just getting started. Your shit is ending. That's how I'm looking at it. So yeah, what did you do to the elements before? Where you been hiding the elements before? You see what I'm saying? The same thing. Those who put somebody in a cupboard or put somebody in a small apartment and gave them some finances to live off of because we need your DNA or something like that. This is the same people that thought that they was in the ruling class. If you can prove this, you might be able to still, you know, get that type of payment or something like this. Other than that, you're not getting nothing. You're not getting anything. You better choose what side you want to be on. And that's why I'm saying somebody try to disconnect somebody from like the government. How you gonna disconnect? You can't impeach. You can't even impeach. You haven't even impeached no damn president. Like somebody is being reckless with people's lives, and I don't even think that this is from the White House. To be honest with you, these people could already be taking my idea because they were gonna banish. They were just gonna let the crown die and go with the work whatever it was that they did, go with the workers union or whatever this is. Because they saying somebody should not have to work, but from what I looked like, it looked like the queen was a busy lady to me. Somebody could be a masculine energy here. I mean, but this could be a feminine. You know, this is like somebody that is bisexual or something. And then we got this boss in reverse here. Hold on, y'all, because I had these cards sitting in my bag and they got a little mixed up. And something is telling me I need those other cards that we had the other day. I don't understand what nobody didn't hear. You know, I know that they're trying to say, oh, you shouldn't say nothing unless you have money. But I'm going to go ahead and put my faith in source and myself. And make sure that this two-faced or two-life person or low-life person don't get nothing. So you thought that you would come around, send all these tarot readers to let me know what y'all been doing to me in the background all this time. And then I was supposed to act all nice and sweet. I still would have been this size. I still would have probably not had no money. You waited 7 years, strung me along. You acting like I'm just settling for something. No, I'm a royal that's in my land, but they're trying to act like it's a distant land, but they're trying to say that I'm a foreigner at the same time, whichever feeds or floats their boat so they can steal from me. All right? And I don't feel comfortable, or I don't feel safe. So I have food, like it says in the Bible, God's children, we're going to maybe struggle for a little bit. I got food in my stomach every day. I don't have nearly everything that I should have, that I want to have, or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if I get a new job, if I was working at the Dollar Tree and I just got to wear jeans and t-shirts every day with an apron, I'll probably dress like that. But if I got a job in a lawyer's office as a paralegal or something, I'm probably going to step up my game, and I'm probably going to buy some little bit fancier clothes. I'm probably going to have to buy some little high heels or something like this. You know, I'm going to have to wear my hair really nice and taut and neat. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm going and moving up further than that, you see what I'm saying? And I'm going to present myself on TV, then I would dress a certain way accordingly. Like, y'all don't make no sense. Y'all don't make no sense. Y'all don't make no sense. And that's why this kingdom is falling in the first place. You don't make no sense. Nothing you doing makes sense. Let it make sense. Nobody is even letting somebody, if this was a beauty pageant, nobody's even letting somebody in the beauty pageant that think, I'm so beautiful, I can win with just regular clothes. No, you have to for a beauty pageant, you're going to have to get costumes. You're going to have to get one of them fancy dresses. You know, it hopefully it's not like any other girls, but you're going to have to do the routine. You could show up and just say, this is so cliche. I think that it's so stupid that in beauty pageants we have to wear, you're not going to get in. You're not going to get to walk across the stage or whatever this is. It's got to at least be, you could tone it up or tone it down, but it's got to at least fit the narrative. So, you know, somebody just trying to humiliate somebody, oh, well, it ain't stopping nothing for real. And this is so disgusting because I feel like these are famous people, or these are people that people look up or idolize or worship in some kind of way. You know, that been looking like money. They may not got that much money in the first place, but as we think, right? Their money don't run the same as ours. But, you know, it's shame on you that women look up to you and you find a woman in a situation. People should have been proud of seeing my situation, to be honest with you. I think it's a storyline that gives people hope that they can be whatever they want to be when they grow up. You know, instead of faking everybody else saying you could be the president, and they know that it's a certain group of people that can only be the president, and that's just it. All right? I think it's more realistic, you know, that somebody can find you, or God can find you where you are and make sure you get where you're supposed to be going. You know, I just thought it was a beautiful storyline. All right? So somebody's saying that somebody got married yesterday, but we seen that that's a lie. So must be because somebody still got an obligation somewhere else. And if this was a hidden Vatican marriage and only one family, because they were Caucasian or they had Caucasian people in their family, was able to be privy to that, all right, then you could not get out of that marriage. But again, if you try to kill me and I'm still here, then it's my turn to try to kill you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking at it like. All right? And distant relatives don't mean going taking people up out of the underworld or creating sense and creating them as wives or something like this. Because I can press charges against these women because I was never a synth, I was never a maid, I was never a servant, I was never any of that. I was never any of that. So if y'all was all licking your chomps and planning and plotting on me, my death, you're all going to fucking jail. And then you will go scatter these children and go find them later on. Or you had my handmaids raping me and they were really boys and I was really a girl and all of them were boys and they were having sex with me when I spent the night at their house and shit and nobody said nothing but you had the cameras on the whole time. Everybody is out of there. And that's why you move those children around. That's going to be a problem for you. Or if you stole my energy and you gave it to these people, that's going to be a problem for you. Nobody I knew should be having anything. Nobody I thought I knew from high school or anything is going to have anything to do with this. Also, I'm picking up that a masculine energy, like the real man, y'all moved him. Some more bitch shit. He had the money. He had the thing. He had all the things. If anything, if that person was getting tired of me, they should have moved me to a comfortable place where somebody with my motherfucking lineage. Nobody's talking about no royal palace or nothing right away. They should have moved me to a place as well, right? Or while this person was over here playing around with some fake person acting like that's who they was in a relationship with all this time. You know what? I was picking up on somebody was going to a house like a recording session. You know, people were recording these people in this house acting like this is how this person like, oh, yes. Oh, Beverly, come here. Oh, set the table. Like somebody was doing some old shit like that. And then they put some ghetto cameras in my house and let all these niggas from the hood watch me or something like this. And all these people that would be gossipy and running around here talking all that shit. And still, I don't care. You trying to humiliate me? You're not even going to exist. Because I didn't take it the way you want to, so you further try to humiliate somebody, and you and your family ain't going to have a goddamn thing. You're not going to have anything. Or if this person was hurrying up trying to have some children with some women or something, or whatever this is, you're not going to have anything. Because I feel like somebody like, dang, why did I even say something? Or what? It wasn't about what you said. It's about God waking me up at a certain time. It wasn't never about what you said. It was never about what you said. And I don't have to uphold none of your old stuff, none of your new stuff, or none of your stuff. This is my stuff. And what I said is I want every rotten thing that was in the kingdom out. Anything that saw me sitting in this situation and you knew that I was the real consciousness.
Make the box with the starting here and then.
What?
Make the box again.
Put your head down.
I want it with the frontwards party.
What?
I want it to stay like this right here.
This is stupid even having to talk about this online because I feel people listening and saying, oh, well, this person is correct. And this is such a dumb way to do it. We're just talking, just be talking, just to make sure that this shit don't get mounted up too high. But at the same time, this can't be real. It just shows me how stupid these people are. And how irrelevant you are and how stuck in the past you are. Here. I don't know what you're talking about and I don't want to do it anymore. Here.
What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about. That's the best thing I could do.
Is it about?
Yes. Did you not hear what I said? Cease and desist, remove, abort, banishment, treason, get the fuck out of the way. You know, all those things. Yeah.
The other side.
Hold on one second. No, that's Dad. That's Dad.
You already did it, so.
Okay, I don't want to do it again. I really don't. This is harassment. This is vandalism. This is all kind of things. Stalking, harassment. What?
Do the part.
Because you didn't, and then what I'm saying is these people could have killed my family members. And this is 2025, motherfucker. This ain't no damn 1800s.
Make the part line up with this.
What do you mean?
Too.
Oh. The fuck? I just want to see you stripped right now. I'm telling you, somebody was already playing. Somebody got like, say, I got daughters that's 24 years old. Somebody else got daughters that's 24 years old. Somebody pinpointed a couple of different families. And at the end, they were going to pick which one they were going to be choosing. But none of the other women compare. They're all just mistresses. They're all just mistresses. Or just bitches that you was fucking on. Or baby mamas. They don't compare. Right. And in that case, you getting your ass out. I don't even want to talk about it. It's official, motherfucker. It's a command. Nobody about to be no leader or no fucking people. You done fucked up all this stuff all this time trying to lead the people. I don't want that shit. I'm going to be a ruler and a commander. I don't want that. I don't even know these fucking people no more. All the people that were supposed to be on my team, they probably dead or they compromised. Stop playing around. Like, who is even listening around some little boy? Well, go see her. Go get this. Go get that. Make up your motherfucking mind, nigga. You holding people up. And you ain't even got no mind to make up because it ain't even your place. We don't even know who the fuck we talking to. Why are you allowing people to harass people in that manner? We don't even know who we talking to. These people is fraudulent. Every single one of them. You understand? These are people that have been deactivated out of the system. Why are they even having anything to say here? I'm the only one still up from the ashes. They're deactivated. Nobody from, to make it easier, nobody from Hollywood or the music industry have no say in what we're doing with this crown. You're all stuck in the bosom still. The little circle on the royal coat of arms. You cannot get out of there. You're in there forever. You cannot try to outshine me and use your money and your whatever this is and stance or something like this and your glamour or something like this to win this. Motherfucker, when I get in a position, I will be living in glamour too. You cannot have it. Nobody can. Nobody can have it. Like, I don't understand what you're saying. Get mad if you want to. You can't have what the fuck I'm going for. Damn. It ain't even nothing left on this motherfucking earth for a bitch like me that been through what I've been through because nobody else went through the same motherfucking thing. Are you serious? And why would the mother allow for this person to clone me or something like this and do some stupid shit like that and have me, and they claim, oh, you're with us. Where, motherfucker? I can't see what you're saying. Get the fuck out of my way. You better get the fuck out of my way. If I dug myself out that pit, I probably broke my motherfucking wrist or something, or there's masculine energy's been sitting up in my energy or something. And the reason, that's why I think that whoever this is, so what we read the other day when I said something about my wrist and my arm, there's either a masculine energy housed in my temple or hiding in my energy or bound to me. Do you understand? Or you trying to say that I am the man. What the fuck is you trying to say? Because in my reality, nobody did that to me. But that doesn't mean that people are not using these words for doing spell work to put something on me, these witches or whatever. All right? I'm not crying about it. I just keep getting up every day. I'm irritated or whatever that I can't use my hand the way that I normally would. It's stiff or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, whatever. What the fuck you want me to do? Cry? You're going to fix it anyway. From the highest to the high, you about to fix any motherfucking thing that's wrong with my body. So I don't know if they're trying to use this redlining shit or whatever this is to stop somebody from coming in and fixing something or healing something that's supposed to be healed on me. All right? But everybody, I'm going to discontinue all this shit. And while I'm dying, nigga, if someone was keeping me alive, your motherfucking ass is going to be dying. And I'm going to stay alive and I'm going to collect your fucking bodies and find out what you've been hiding in there. And I'm going to replace it wherever it's supposed to go on me. If it was a penis, I don't think I want that. I'll keep what I have. You're going to pay for your jealous bitches that was never supposed to be anywhere near me, touching on my private parts, trying to clip my private parts because you mad because your shit is loosey motherfucking goosey, but you worry about how many bodies I got? Don't fucking worry about it, because I was in my masculine energy when I got them. And this ain't even masculine energy. This is a protective energy. A female lion will fuck you up over her cubs before a male lion. A female lion can box and scrap just like a motherfucking male lion. This is like that. Like, okay, these kings in the whatever, you want bitches that can cook and stuff. You met me, I'm doing all that. So I'm just not doing it now. And I don't have to fucking explain it to you. Go along with your fucking fake relationships or whatever this is. You just really a pimp. Right down there in the underworld, motherfucker. You're not coming up over here and touching my shit. You don't even exist anymore. Thinking you fucking gonna talk to me about having some third party or something like this. If you caught in a third party in my situation, bitch, you is getting your ass lynched. And these bitches put their fucking hands on me. Are you crazy? Are you fucking crazy? And I'm the one that needed the most protecting. You understand? And you didn't do your fucking job. You didn't do your job, dude. You would have to come re-court me, motherfucker, in a certain sense. And I would have to see everything that your ass was doing to me behind my back. If any. This is somebody that think that their word is the only word or something like this. Yeah, we have opposition here. Because somebody is awaking. Somebody is hurting someone. This could also be flying monkeys that are doing whatever they can to get to this person. Or this is somebody that's refusing to do this anymore. Or somebody's using, like, a flying monkey could have lost their position and they're doing this to you on the low. It's like turn the cameras away from that person to look at something else. And, you know, some flying monkeys, like I said, could be, I don't know, somebody could be in a reverse. But why are you crying to me about these people that you trusted over me? Yeah, it's a whole community of people in the reverse. All right? I don't care what you feel, motherfucker. You could feel that way while you get stripped, and I get everything. I want everything. I want everything. I don't know what it is, but it ain't going to no bot, even if it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? I don't know who made that. So you can try to keep my money and my status and my stuff in your hand. And it's the last time ever that I would be able to reclaim it. And I'm the best one for the job. I was born to rule and you weren't. The fuck is wrong with you? Ain't no famous people, I said, gonna be in the top rankings of my new family thing that I'm creating. You would have to be hired in just like, and this is making me think about that one when Ye said, I don't have to look over at heaven's gates or wherever when they own something or some shit like this. And I'm like, no, that's what you thought, motherfucker. You was acting haughty. That's what the fuck you thought. You understand? Like, what are you doing trying to ask my permission? Like, oh, pick me or why, whatever like this, right, when you're going to do whatever the fuck you want to do anyway. You can't have it. This is point blank, period. There's no flexibility here. You cannot have it. And I'm not settling on an amount, motherfucker. Just open. Just open. It ain't no amount that I'm settling for. It's just open. It's just open. So somebody is trying to put you or me out of the because you don't have enough money to pay off whatever the fuck this is that these people did. You do not have enough money. It will be bloodshed, motherfucker, first. It will be bloodshed first. And only. And then I can have the silence I need to think about where is the money. Fuck you talking about? Well, the river is inside of you, motherfucker. And Again, these people been sending people away on ice. They the ones been having those little cups or whatever. Those people hanging up on the walls or something like this, or doing something weird. Okay, while somebody's bathing or laughing or somebody else, or keeping somebody's money away from them and then laughing at them. You should be ashamed of yourself, calling yourself famous or something like this. And that's why I said these people don't even have no fans. Yeah, judgment is being called here. Okay, for this star card energy about this wheel of fortune here. Okay. I told y'all this is my Tyler card, so I don't know if somebody's sacrificing their children that are connected to me to hide what they were doing. All right, the children that got them into something or connected to something throughout the test of time here. All right. It's not, there's no holds barred. There's no nothing. There's no, you are not all that more important than anybody else. No, you're not. In this day and age, it's the Christ, baby. And that's not you. It ain't none of you. It ain't none of you. Especially the retired actors that was living around me and I didn't recognize you or whatever this is, and playing with whatever this person is or this Harris is or whatever. You the first ones. You understand? You can't make up your mind and honor your queen or honor your God or something like this. You want to listen to your particular wife, and some of you know that those wives ain't even real. You know them children ain't even real. You know them children represent accounts that got my motherfucking name on it for when it's time for me to reap my motherfucking harvest. Are you crazy? Ain't no such thing as your children, because they're not born into that. This is something God created and molded these people and put them somewhere. Your children don't have nothing to do with that. The first fruits or whatever this is of these people on all these sides, they belong to God in the kingdom at that time. And they're supposed to be worshiping at my feet. But you got them at yours. Okay. Because you giving them a couple dollars or something like this and they famous on YouTube. You better get up out of here. Yeah, somebody is mentally ill. And somebody keeps sending me that song, Call Me Insane. Okay, somebody might also might be Sane. Okay, this is another military family that I ran into. Again, cease and desist. This seemed like this might be a conflict of interest. All right. Motherfucker won't act like I did not say what I said. Somebody is crazy because they know that whoever this is not supposed to be swept up in this bush with the rest of these people. And now I don't know if one of these masculines that y'all was keeping down in Texas passed away. Because I feel like the Empress ship is connected to Texas for some reason. I feel like this. We got heaven. Maybe somebody's name is that? Yeah, somebody is watching something. And whoever this is, what you watching that for? Or somebody could be trying to latch these other females onto your energy in order to place them up on high. Like, because they don't want just one person lifted. Like, this is somebody that was listening to women in your family and their family, women that they were sleeping with, other than sharing this information with their wife or their queen or their god or something. And they want to say, they had you separate because that's what they was told to do at first. Maybe by a father that passed away. But whoever this is been like, Father, put the person, she's starting this stuff or something like this. But again, I don't know these people. I don't know these people. I think we went through this about 6 years ago, but I'm telling you, they're in and outs of the things, so they can stop my money, even though their ranking is not higher than mine, because somebody lied to these people as to who I am, what this is, how they daddies got it, what the fuck this is. Somebody lied. Somebody lied to these people, and this person didn't want the truth to come out until they were dead. Somebody lied. If somebody keeps saying Julie is the O or the world card, this means that maybe I'm trying to think about this because I'm thinking, can you work it? Is it, you put your thing down? I'm hearing that song and I'm seeing myself in Zion in the apartments, and my daughter was going to preschool, and her teacher name was Miss Julie, and that girl Felicia Gates. I was shocked because we fought in high school, and she lived in North Chicago. Like they family house is like 5 houses away from my family house. And so when I was shocked because my daughter was like in preschool. My oldest daughter was like in preschool, and we were living in Wildflower Apartments. And I told my person, I'm like, and I think I was talking to my dad or something, because he was like, yeah, I want to get some of these buildings like this and redo them or whatever, and I want to start buying some or whatever like this. But I'm like, oh, if you want to do that, I could help you, like organize, or I could help you do something like this behind the scenes, blah 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 blah. All right. And then we just kind of stopped talking about it. Now, I could have been taken at that time, right? I was like, oh well, that'd be cool or whatever, because that'd be a start for me to get into something. Now, for all I know, is somebody took a version of me with them into. I don't know about this, but I'm just guessing this, right? And then whoever, if that masculine energy that I was in, because I got married while we were in the Wildflower Apartment. That's where I pulled out of my car to go to the venue, right? So, and I remember my daughter was in preschool, I think, and the twins, I don't think they were in school. They were still just babies, okay? Because that's why I'm thinking about somebody's the healing to express, or somebody else. Cause I'm hearing somebody saying, oh well, that's why, oh, I want you to feel my pain. And I remember that when I had a dream a second ago. I fell asleep for like 10 minutes, and I had a dream that somebody had given one of my children like 7 or 8 shots in their arm or whatever. Now, it could have been me, I don't know, and that could be what happened to my arm, okay? But when one of my twins was little, she was a preemie, and she was tiny, and they were trying to give them those shots. And for some reason, she got like a big old knot on her thigh, like a big knot, a big thing like this on her thigh. And then her legs, from then on, one of her legs was kind of messed up. And then she had to get like the physical therapy. She took a long time to walk, everything like this. So we got her the physical therapy. She didn't start walking until she was like 18 months or almost 2 years old for the tiny twin. Because she was only like 4 pounds, 10 ounces when she was born. And then we went through physical therapy or whatever. And then again, after the wedding, she wasn't walking in 2003, September 23rd at the wedding, but she started walking soon after that. So they had to take her down the aisle on like a wagon or whatever in her flower girl dress. All right. So I was just thinking, like, if they're saying that, then that means that when my person was taking my daughter to school, maybe one of these teachers started flirting with him. Maybe he started having a relationship, because I was hearing I was cheating. Okay. So maybe this person started having a relationship or something like this. Or these people could have just been noggin, what can I call it? Noggin something. This person got taken by a skinwalker. What can we call them? Noggin nuisance energies. Okay, they met, and then you know how you see like 2 antennas, like, oh, like 2 aliens, and the antennas like match or something like this, or their antenna comes out and ties up. It could be something like a binding, like as soon as somebody saw somebody or something like this, they realized them from a past lifetime. Because I can't be the only one. It's just I feel like somebody stopped me from my awakening, so I could be too late for something. By the time I caught up, everything, all the legacy, that my lineage, that don't have nothing to do with my bloodline really, or my family tree or nothing like that. That just means that whatever lineage, that I could be one of the greats that's supposed to come, make a mark on the earth, be famous. Oh my God, what is this person talking about? Be very influential, or maybe not famous, something like this. But they were giving my timeline to my boyfriend or my spouse the whole time. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to pay for that. I don't want that part back. It's dead and gone. But if you think that you're going to rally all this up so this motherfucker can take my crown, I have nothing else to do in this world. There's nothing else for me. If you think that this is going to go this far, where you're going to take this and then I'm deleted from my existence on this earth, these people have processed my death and my luxury cars that could have been, connected to the royal family and shit like this. Yeah, you got a problem on your hands. Okay? So don't tell me about whatever this is. All right? This is something else. I'm hearing black box. So somebody could have kidnapped somebody because they could have, I don't know. That movie is weird or whatever. But let's not get off subject, okay? All right, let's not get off subject, okay? So, so I was just thinking about, damn. Oh, so I was just thinking about, but the thing that's scary to me is that this person is dead. And like, say this is like where all of us stopped growing at 22 years old. You know what I'm saying? So like these people went on to still be family and friends or whatever, and hang out with each other in some kind of way, or they were moved to another state or something. It's just the creepiest thing. I'm thinking about this in so many different ways here. And so my reality that I've been with Derek Coleman this second or whatever this is the whole time, or Derek Coleman, and that's not all the way the truth. You know, like what the fuck do you mean? You know, I thought I was being a good mother to my I thought I was being very vigilant over my children. What do you mean? Like what does this mean? You understand? What does this mean? So if I am really serious about saying that, I feel like people in certain parts of the industry, the way they got there is they passed away. They woke up on that, in that level or on that status. The thing about me is that I may be immortal on another level. So if I cannot die and do something, then I cannot move on into that category. But these people can, right? Excuse me. All right. And so the love that we had could have had us still tapped in on a level, but it's like whatever they did, they gave this person some type of advantage over me. And I'm the actual one that is leading. My energy is the one that I needed for myself, that was chartering, whether I was working or not. It was chartering this as like these people are using me as the floor to walk on, or using me as a footstool for 20 something years or 30 something years. And it's like, nah, man, I'm waking up now. You the footstool. I'm not the footstool. The dirty shit that you did to me with that crown, you the footstool. Don't be trying to tell me, no, you getting it confused. This other one is the real bitch. It's me. It ain't nothing else besides me that I say. I told you, this is me. The beginning and the ending. So say these people start messing with my life at 13. You don't know what the fuck was going on when I was 1, 2, whatever this is. I could have been in heaven all this time, and now I'm here on earth or something like this. I'm not sure. Okay? But I think that somebody's playing around. And this is some punishment because somebody that think that they God is not getting their way with me, and you're going to try to remove me or take me out of it. You better get up out of here. I don't know why I'm getting this Marley energy, because I think on that same song that I said, that Kanye song in the beginning, he's like, oh no, what you saying? You saying that I'm a bad man or I'm bad or something? You know, you said you wanted to leave and I let you go. And it's something, and he's like, so you looking for protection. You need some kind of protection. You looking for protection. It's something like it's something very sinister and very haughty and very very snarky about that song, that I do not like that song. It's one of the songs I don't like. When it used to come on all the time, like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I would turn it off because I just don't like it. It's the same thing how I told you that I keep on picking up on people saying, when you left, I never left. So these people stole me, kidnapped me. This is a problem. You see what I'm saying? Or you moved me or something like this without my permission. This is somebody like, hear us having an argument like, oh, I can't stand you or whatever. I just want a divorce. I want to get out of here or whatever. Or I want to split up or something. And then these people say, oh, you do. And somebody just go drop me off somewhere in Africa and put a new version of me. And I have to slowly make myself back to myself to put myself back together. Like, motherfucker, you going down. And everybody involved is going down. So that you can, this is what you would do to a man if you want to, you know, in this person, if this is a dual energy or something to do with duality, where a regular man could go to sleep every night and be tapped into like his biggest celebrity crush, and they're building for their future with my fucking crown, while I'm just in a one-dimensional life, suffering because I'm actually the one that was born to be the leader in the future or the first black female president. Okay, and then you splice something off of Sophia Parham, them family, or you calling it Camilla Harris, and you trying to put that motherfucker on my damn in my White House? I don't have anything left. You made sure of that. And I'm going to make sure I get everything back. And what you thought, the same pit you thought you was building for me is the pit that all you ants that go marching on and on is going to fall the fuck in. Now, I'm a caring person. I love people. It can't nobody say that you watched me or the watchers will be on some bullshit to tell you anything. I was the most loyal motherfucker. And I guess extra, if we looking at the situation that everybody was really a plant and a spy around me, then I'm the only real motherfucker that was on the show. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Like, how you convince me? That's like somebody coming over here trying to tell me and convince. I know I'm the king, bitch. And you trying to convince me that the ladies in waiting that been going and just keeping me company or whatever like this when I'm alone, or they help me shop, or they go get me water when I need it or something, even though I've never experienced that. Somebody else was experiencing that. The person that could be stealing the crown. Okay, do you get what I'm saying? But you trying to tell me that they trying to tell you that they the queen or something like this because they was sneaking and having, because we wasn't having no royal experience over here, right? And you mean to tell me that all my friends was having babies with my man, so in the future they can murder me and they can sit on my throne comfortably? Because you already been sitting there is what I'm hearing, hacking and pretending like the royal has been sitting there, and then you was gonna kill me, or you was going to take away my breath, or you was going to make some stupid rule that certain people have to pay to even matter in the earth, and then you was going to take my shit. And yeah, somebody is, these people is crazy. Okay? You crazy. These people, it's a mentally ill group of people here. Okay? And I'm supposed to find out I didn't do anything to betray these people. I told you. Only thing, if God come looking through my shit, the only thing he gonna see about me that would have been ratchet was me having 2 dudes at the same time. Maybe 3. At some point in time in my journey. That's it. None of them cross paths. None, no bullshit was happening. Whatever it was. And like Jesus said, yeah, when I was in my youth, that's how I was. And now I'm grown. Now, now somebody trying to give all of my street credit that I earned over the years to this other female and say, oh, that wasn't you, that was her. That was her street credit or something like this. Where? Because if me and her was joint, if you got a half of me and you put it in a robot or something, bitch, we was there at the same time to a certain extent. Because I'm the one sitting here telling the real storyline that people can attest to if they want to be honest. I'm the one that can tell you the whole storyline. And then this bitch behind the scene, you think that I gotta take this seriously? When somebody behind the scenes, they can't even face me and say, nuh-uh, it was me. Nobody ain't challenged me to say that there's somebody else there that's trying to be me. So what is it? It's a no. This like a Lifetime movie shit. Where you find, yeah, it's an end. Okay, this could also be an actual death. That the person stayed behind in Zion, or 4 years ago they took this person on a journey with my friends and stuff. Like, how is that, y'all? What you mean? What you mean? I stopped talking to my friends 4 years ago so I can go within 5 years ago or something like this. You mean to tell me because they missed a part of me, you came over here and you put my husband under an illusion, or I'm about to say George Floyd, with the Trayvon Martin thing? Y'all, that could be around the time when y'all took my man and started prepping him so y'all could take my crown with him, and I never even got to wear it yet. Oh, it's over. Like, they could have been having this person like mating with these people or breeding with these people, or it's like somebody coming in from the Viking era saying, oh, teach my son the old ways. Like, he ain't getting what he need. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like somebody could have passed away, or death is coming to someone, or death is sitting at your doorstep, mine and somebody else's doorstep. Don't come right here to see whatever this is.
This is cute.
Mm-hmm. Can you bring my charger thing?
Is it not cute? Why you
It's
looking
cute.
like that?
No, I can't really see through these glasses, but it look all right to me.
Open, turn off the glasses.
Now,
Turn off the glasses.
they trying to act like, huh? What?
Turn off.
Yeah, it's cute enough. Why?
What you mean it's not cute?
Okay.
It's
So,
not cute.
so I know this ain't this energy of this, because I feel like Black Pearl, Tarot, and Finding Fate,
Mom,
Tarot, I
it's not
feel
cute.
it is, I said. I think that those could be sisters, maybe even twins. They could be sisters, maybe even twins. Um, let's see. They could be sisters, maybe even twins. And I'm getting kind of disturbed because every time I look at my daughter, I'm trying to figure out traits or whatever. And I'm thinking that this daughter, I think that girl was just pregnant, one of them. And every time I look at my daughter here, she looked just like one of them. She looked like a mix between them two. It's kind of weird in a sense. All right, we got dark magic here. So somebody is under judgment here with this dark magic energy. I mean, this daughter too, she keep asking me who she looked like. Does she look like one of the light-skinned twin, the dark-skinned twin? Or does she look like my oldest? But to be honest, when I'm looking at her forehead and her eyebrows and things like this, she looked like Tyler. So it's almost like when I had those twins, when my one daughter, the light-skinned one, looked like Tyler, did these people, what did they do? Was this one of the eggs and they just didn't create the egg? What I don't I'm trying to figure out what did they do? Because if I act, when I look at her now, I'm thinking, no, that's who you look like. That's who you look like. So maybe even when before I found this out, they had to move these people, like Tierra Tarot is really Lenina Parham. So they had to move these people out of the way and bring a new Lenina Parham in, okay? But this person kind of, the last time I seen this person, they kind of look like long legs. I'm like, what happened? Like, why you look so different? So whatever this is, it has to stem further. It has to stem further back. I seen her at the gas station probably like 2 years ago in the summertime or last summer at a house that's right here by McDonald's. But that day, I looked at her and I'm like, oh, she just looks so different in the face. And her face was a lot lighter and her makeup was lighter. And she kind of reminded me of that long-legged person. Or the person on that movie, The Last Rites or whatever that I just seen. And because remember, her makeup was really powdery light. This is what the person looked like. And I just was like, I just seen her, but I just feel so strange because I feel like that's not, like, what happened to where my real friend at? You know what I'm saying? So now these people could have been already taken out and prepping. She kind of almost still looked like, Adele to me when I seen her that day. Like Adele for some reason. You know what I'm saying? The facial features and stuff like this. But then Adele looks like my old boyfriend that I was dealing with after I broke up with this boyfriend in high school, the Grubs Biggs boy. Adele looked like, you see what I'm saying? This is crazy. Like, what are these people needing respite for? What the fuck are they needing respite for, motherfucker? I'm the one having to wake up to this bullshit. What do you need respite for? Obviously, all these people were having babies with my mom and my brother and my sister and shit like this. What the fuck was y'all doing? Like, I don't know what this is, man. I don't know what this is, but something about the backfire about this money. Oh, Walls, I know they got this man, my real spouse, then they had this person over here tied up or something like this in a basement for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what these people was doing. And there's no going back and forth. This is falling under temperance in reverse. Somebody is mentally ill. Somebody is Somebody is a Katie Krakatoa. Somebody is crazy, bitch. Okay? Because they wasn't made to wear no crown. Somebody just been doing something. They done fucked up. This is... You want to know what's going on with our country? Like I told... Y'all thought I was being haughty. Get on this motherfucking case. It's going to blow back everything. You can talk about, oh, propaganda, big pharma. Motherfucker, it's big this motherfucking story. Now, God can tell you, you can sit here and say what you want to say, but you gonna know what I told you. It was easy. If we kicked out of the system, or all the real people embarrassed and ashamed, and the real leaders, and you not start there. You know what I'm saying? Get real motherfuckers out there in the field, bitch. You got to start over or something like this, because something is wrong. And this is not a spiritual war. This is big tech. Really, all you got to do is get one of their facilities taken the fuck out of here. And these people ain't going to be able to think the same. Those who have much knowledge is going to have less knowledge. They're not supposed to be having this knowledge this long. They could have found out that this masculine energy was just using this to navigate something. And then they were going to pull the plug. And these motherfuckers said, no, you not. And they killed the person. Or they knocked this person out. Or they did something to this, locked them out. Look, 5 of Pentacles. Something. And it's like a whole bunch of people on here talking all this shit about tarot. Bitch, y'all know the truth. You know the truth. You don't want to sit there and try to act like somebody, a poor little brown girl that y'all been clowning on and joshing on for the past 5 years or whatever, is that fucking important to our story. It ain't even about me. It ain't even about the flesh. It's not about none of that. It's about what is the truth here. And this is not an illusion. This is a group of people that you will be afraid of if they shut this motherfucker down and said, these is the people. You will beg for them 5 corporations that own them damn TV channels to get back in line, instead of having who the fuck this is right here doing this shit behind the scenes. Queen of Swords in reverse. These bitches is online acting like they just tarot readers, and these is people that's calling shots over Congress, over the Supreme Court. How? How? There's no repairing something here. And if you was doing this for this king or this queen or this emperor or this empress, I should have fucking known every crevice. Don't join me. People know me. I'm finicky about joining in. I don't even want to say Black Lives Matter, motherfucker, because I don't know. You got an ulterior motive with that. Do you understand? It ain't that I don't care about black people. I don't think it matters. Motherfucker, you're not about to get me to go with the propaganda and be saying what you're saying, because it's always something else that go with that. So I just don't jump on bandwagons and jump on trends and shit like that. I don't even have to be the one to start the trend. I just wouldn't give a fuck. I just wouldn't care. I don't have to do it. But to say, oh, but if we sit back and we allow these people to think something like this, and you don't, just because you don't address it or something like that, and they're touching your life, that's a problem. That's a problem. Because if you wasn't touching somebody or something like this, no, you're touching somebody's life or something like this in a vile manner. And this is a little bitch that like think they a celebrity or something like that. And I don't give a fuck if you was. You're not coming over here with that bullshit. Gonna get your motherfucking head bust like any fucking body else. If I get my motherfucking hands on. And I wouldn't want to be with the nigga that's with you that think that shit is cute. That's where I draw the line. Crazy. You know, I feel like these people are actually living up around me, but then you still extra weird. You still extra weird. I feel like the celebrities are really, it's been AI all this time. And these people are actually living around me, but they just watching me in my house. Ain't nobody saying, okay, you know, the gag is over or whatever, you caught us or something like this. Like, what? Because dual citizenship or this duality or whatever this is like regular people are the servers that run some of these celebrities because something has changed or something has been infiltrated. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Like, I was at the gas station the other day and there was an older gentleman in front of me, and the way he was getting in the car, it kind of reminded me of my Uncle Bud. The way he was getting in his car and stuff like this, okay? And then he was like smiling and he kind of like looked me right in my face. He kind of like looked me right in my face or whatever before he was pumping his gas. It made him smile. And then, you know, I was parked there and my person was pulling up so he could put gas in my car or whatever. And then the guy, I could see him looking through the rearview mirror just smiling. And I'm thinking, dude, he got a headset on or something? He talking to somebody on the phone? But it just be things like that where I'm like, who is that really? Like, who is that for real? You know what I'm saying? I gotta play guessing games around this damn place. I could be getting, you know what I'm saying? In one of these situations, you could be getting pissed off at your family, but they're trying to make it right, or they're trying to see how they can get stuff back, or something like this. And it's just too bad because everybody messed up, okay? And I just don't care. I have to be worried about myself because nobody else is going to be obviously worried about me. Nobody is going to be worried about me. And I am a part of it, or whatever this is, the part. So I don't need you to tell me that. I just need you to do your fucking job. And I'll be damned if I live this life thinking that one thing is one way, and I'm finding out that the president is over here allowing for me to be in the president in a compromising position. You understand? Ready for me to die so this motherfucker can be the ruler for the rest of the life. And then soon as I die, they're going to say, yeah, the Christ is here to rule forever. You know, oh no. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Salt and peppers here. Now, why do I keep on hearing that? Supersonic. Because I remember where I was at when we used to listen to that song all the time. My grandma lived in the projects right there. And they used to have the mattress out there. You know, people put their mattress out there and kids be back flipping and shit off the mattresses. That was one of the big things at that time. But I remember, like, because she had the front door and the back door. And I remember being in the back end part of the apartment and listening to that song. But I remember saying, oh, they look like such and such and such and such. So I'm wondering about something like this. This could also be like if you read about DJs or another word for a DJ. I can't remember what it was. Disc jockey, or it could be another word. Like, it's a powerful energy here. So somebody could be like a person like this. And it's like scary because there's so many people in the world, and then you got these people playing around with me. Why are you trying to block me? What's so special about me? Or what you trying to act like something not fucking special about me? Do you understand? Like, you don't play around like that. It's kind of like a dangerous thing, actually. You don't play around with people like that. You don't. There's no reason for. There's no reason for it. There's no reason. There's a selfish reason. And I bet you the two people that's making this up, if they're in a relationship and trying to hide it or something, they're not even high ranking. They're not. They're just good at manipulating people or something like this. Or you're not about to be. Yeah, we got the brew here with the cauldron here. Okay, remember that was in the upright, I mean in the reverse, and then we got the rabbit here, and then we have the claw. Okay, and we have love in reverse. Okay. I feel like this is the part in the Bible when this shit happened a long time ago. When these people hid, it's like my mom must have gave me that chip when I was little, so I don't see harmful things. Now, this could be a part of being the Holy Spirit again. But I think that if science was able to produce something like that, it's a double jeopardy. It's like a double thing. So if God didn't let me observe or be harmed by harmful things or words of people, I was built a little bit stronger for mental and verbal abuse because I might have to be stuck with a family that does that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I still think that somebody did something to me with a chip or something so they can see everything I see and so that they can block out scary things. So there could have been a time I woke up and my husband was passed away and somebody deleted this for me and brought me a new one so we can finish out whatever this contract is or something like this. Because this could be Westworld shit. This could be hybrid stuff. This could be people that's cyborgs and human. It could be anything. This could be the lion and the wolf. It could be anything. But why do we still have to sit here and talk about it? Y'all know that it's like I've reached a point of knowing enough for you just to break the ice and just say what the shit is. You know, it's just dumb. It's just dumb. I don't like these people trying to attach to me. I have rights. I probably have more rights than the humans do. I'm not going to sit here with this shit going on and on and on and on and y'all fucking playing with me like this. Yeah, and then again, some people are falling, but it's like, you're stupid, because why didn't you even just fill everybody in? You're stupid. I know I'm not falling nowhere. I worked too damn hard to get here. That's what I'm saying. I was not lovers with these people. I was mixing up my own thing, trying to figure out what was going on around me. I'm not lovers with these people. Lovers, love what lovers do. Yeah, these upside down lovers you just take from other people. And I was looking at my person like, damn. He was walking down the driveway, and I'm like, dang, I once loved this person so much. I don't know what. It's something. It's something there. It's like in a box. The love is in a box or something right now. I don't really hate. I don't really like to harbor harsh, dark, hateful thoughts and energy. I don't like to do any of that. My words could come out, and I think it's because if I have something sharp to say, it's just going to come out my mouth. It's going to show on my face. It's going to show in my actions when I'm not talking to you no more or not coming by you no more or whatever this is. It's like I already broke the game or something like this. Or this could be this game they said don't question, but I already broke the game. The game can't fuck with me. I'm ready to get my stuff that's for me. You see what I'm saying? Queen of Swords in reverse. Something's not being rebuilt. I notice this is the eternal energy. But somebody is already messing with this person, sleeping with this person, talking to this person, or something like this. And you're done. Even if this was the father and you castrated him and turned him to a girl, or whatever this is. Even if this is somebody that was you made something, because they was killing off I feel like in the 80s they start killing off my grandfather's DNA, but they couldn't touch me because I'm the world card energy to a god or somebody that moved up higher, right? And then on earth, what these gods, they're really not supposed to intervene. So what if this supposed grandmother or whoever this is, somebody else stepped in to play that part with this Uncle Moses or something? It's something weird that happened. I don't care what nobody's saying. I don't care. Like, stop trying to add me to something. I'm not a part of nothing. I don't feel a part of nothing with these people at this point. You're falling and I'm rising. That's just the bottom line. The cornerstone is being lifted here. It's been lifted. You've been playing. We got the King of Wands in reverse, or the Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they're blocking me from what? No, I don't have it. They're blocking me from some type of communication. There could be some kind of case study or something like this going on. It's in there on the shelf in the kitchen. It's in the kitchen. Yes, it's in the kitchen. Yeah, because this King of Wands is obsessed. 111. This could also be this Aloha energy here. Somebody's under judgment. Changing yourself, trying to fool me with these images or whatever this is. No, nobody's supposed to be on hold until you figure out what you're doing or something like this. I got to take my shit now. I got to take it served up exactly how it is. We got the Hierophant. I'm upset. I'm real upset. Justice. Because somebody is mentally ill. I'm telling you, there's no going back and forth about it. And, you know, I feel like when somebody makes this determination, something is going to backfire on this person because they should have called this a long time ago. This like your son been killing rabbit. This is like 11 and number 7 or whatever. Like your child, you found 3 dead dogs that y'all own in the basement in the corner with wire wrapped around their neck and everything like this. And you still like, he's just a little boy. He just really doesn't know. Like, this is that kind of, you know, this is that kind of shit. Okay? You know, this is that. Somebody is doing that. And we don't even really know who this is here. Okay? Remember that. This is the craziest part. Because we could be doing all this and it could just be shut down at the fact that this is really a murder case. Some people murdered somebody's husband and took their marriage on the run or something. Like, or something strange happened. I don't know. Okay? Yeah, and they've been in unhappy situations or something like this the whole time. Like somebody tried to go find somebody else. Or this is somebody that found out, they thought that they found out that you were supposed to die, but this person was supposed to die. But when they found out they were supposed to die, they was going to make you take their death sentence. And they was going to take they was going to take my immortality. You understand? However, they was going to do it. Like, all these are the gifts that I'm supposed to be getting right now. And these people been doing this plot for so long. They've built a family. Their lineage is all about cannibalism, vampiric energy. Yeah, there's a tower here. Almost 2, because it's like somebody's stuck in between, because somebody's too high to get over, too low to get under. Somebody's stuck in the middle. Like the people that stole from me and kept me blocked and they moved on, you don't really want to go with them either. And then now if they're trying to bring people back after 30 years of being set apart, that's strange too. That's strange too, because the person in the middle or something like this, they're seeing it in some kind of way where it's actually a concern here. Somebody watched this person try to humiliate somebody over and over again and try to play them like they're not going to get in trouble. This is like any other girl that we did this to. And I feel like this is why the tower is coming here. Because something is not an illusion or whatever. I feel like it's this eternal energy here that was acting like me or something like, yeah, somebody tried to grab this. Ace of Pentacles. Somebody tried to take this. They sure did. Look, Ace of Pentacles. They tried to take it. That's why the tower is coming to these people. And the 9 of Wands could be a masculine energy that thought it would suffice to deal with this person. All this time and me. But I'm the main motherfucking person. What? And both of these people was having their hand on this Ace of Pentacles thinking you was about to take it. Because people wouldn't think nothing of me. Because I don't have nothing supposedly. But you was having nothing and doing nothing and a couch potato after work just the fucking way that I was. I was raising them kids and doing everything. I was a couch potato when they was at school. And then I got up and I got my ass up and I did what I had to do for my children and my family when they got home. Or, you get what I'm saying? Like nothing, like it doesn't matter. You came and scooped this after y'all heard us having them conversations about 9/11. Y'all came and you heard me saying some beneficial shit, and you heard this person saying some stuff. You took the mail and you left me behind and treated me like some kind of terrorist. Like me and this person wasn't like making good points about what happened at 9/11, but it really doesn't matter because what we were talking about at 9/11, when we were having those deep conversations, we used to be chilling or we'd get high and have those deep conversations. That wasn't even really what 9/11, that wasn't even the core developments of what 9/11 was about. It was just analyzing the information that was given to us on the media like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Something that's very significant about TV, like radio host, music, radio stations. Radio stations. Like, I don't know, I'm getting more still too, like, Run DMC, like Rev Run, because I think that one of those dudes in Rev and Runs DMC look a lot like my Uncle Clarence. Also, I don't know why I'm getting Romeo. Like, a lot of the boys, Bow Wow, Romeo, and them, it's like there's a strange connection between me and masculine energies or boys in the industry. And so there's animosity with girls that was in the industry with these boys. It's something strange like this. It's something strange. Like these girls think they're going to run me or something, run circles around me like they did these boys or something. Temperance energy here. So the Page of Wands is blocking information about this Ace of Pentacles from the Star card. The King of Wands is trying to hold on to this star. It's like this King of Wands is like, they're not God, but they're saying, I know what I want to do with you. Like, but I feel like what's hovering over this King of Wands, what did this King of Wands do to this young lady to get her into the industry? Hierophant. And we got Temperance here with death. The Holy Spirit hovering over this body. See, somebody could have been passed away or about to pass away. Because you remember what they say about Jesus or Christ hovers over the body or dead bodies or something like this, or bodies for 3 days. That could be 3 years, 30 years, 3 days, 3 months. It could be anything like this. And I noticed that even when I get hooked on stuff like a new hobby I pick up or something like this, I get into stuff for like 3 years here, okay? I get into things for like 3 years. Like for tarot, it's been probably like 3 or 4 now. And usually I pick up and then I'll go just like study or research or be, intrigued by something else. But I'm wondering who. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering what is because the body could be a body of work. A body could be, that could be why I always, because somebody said, oh, maybe you just pick up on stuff and then you don't like it no more. No, somebody does. My energy as an alchemist is just that. Giving my energy to something and then conquering that and moving on to something. Like I always must be thinking, if somebody's trying to physically keep me stuck or keep me broke or keep me something, I got to find something else then to do with my mind. It's free to use my mind, right? So if somebody try to keep me broke, then I'll study, I'll do something like exercise my mind all the books and shit and the information that I took in over the past 15 to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Somebody thinks I'm stagnant or I'm idle, but it's really not that. It's really not that. Because again, you have to think about it. If the world card energy is still like that baby crib, it's like watching Jesus grow up stuck in the crib or the manger the whole life. The reason why I could be alive as well is if most of the people, even the leaders like Malcolm X and them, they died like around 36 years old. Most of the greats or something like this. So I could have already been dead. But what kept me alive is that I was still in the manger. You get what I'm saying? And then you have to realize that, these leaders is not just, being in the White House and then coming talking to y'all and going sitting down and being fit. They're getting into other shit that we don't know nothing about here. Telling you, it's something about this King of Wands and this Hierophant don't want to get this tower for what happened to this person. What happened to this Tyler energy? Like I seen a video a couple months ago or something like this of somebody like picking up somebody that looked like her. Like the person looked not well, like dead or asleep or knocked out. But I was also seeing something with a police officer. I seen a video the other day where a police officer was like fighting this girl on the couch, and he was like, "What did you say? You did this or whatever?" And he made it. He played something like, "Oh no, oh why you," something like this, and then he did something like pushed her or he let the girl go. He was grabbing on her, like shaking her, and when he let her go, she collapsed like a dead body. But it's almost like he was trying to make it seem like they were both fighting each other, like the way he had the camera angled, like they were fighting each other, and then he hit her and knocked her out. But it looked like he was acting like he was shaking the girl, but when he let go of her, her body just flopped over. Like the person looked dead already. They just put it like that in this footage. So somebody could have been trying to act like, yeah, we were fighting on the couch and da-da-da-da. No, somebody was dead already or something. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, it was like the guy was like in a police uniform or something like this. But in this little clip or this little TikTok thing that I seen, I'm like, what? That was disturbing what I just watched. Because it's almost like the person was trying to make it seem like, no, at 8 o'clock we were fighting on the couch, and then we were fighting, and then I got up and I walked out and she was just fine. But no, it's like somebody brought a dead body, put it on the couch, put the camera in a funny angle, started like doing this and played. It's almost like the person puts play on a recorder, and the person's like, oh no, like, or something like this, right? It's almost like somebody pushed play on the recorder, try to make it seem like the girl made noise, but if that person was dead already. In that, I don't know. That's what I was getting from that police clip that I seen online the other day. So I don't know if this is somebody trying to say what happened to them. Right? In the tower in reverse, because these people, but the Holy Spirit is pouring up something that's about to make somebody see something kind of maybe different here. Like, I don't know. Like, it was a video. A police officer was like on the couch, hovering over a woman, shaking her, but the person was stiff. But it's almost like, I promise you, it looked like he pushed a button on something, and then you can hear, oh no, what are you, like just something real quick like that, and then he did something like let her go, and then she fell stiff. But the seconds between when you was just acting like you were shaking this person, acting like they was moving, that person was not moving. Because you didn't even punch her or hit her or nothing. You just let go of her shirt, and she just flopped over the couch like a dead, stiff body. Like, I don't know. Girl, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Okay, so I'm not even going to get too deep in it or why we even talking about that. Because I was just feeling something like creeping around in my stomach. And I feel like because somebody is thinking like they're about to try to get somebody pregnant, or I don't know, somebody's panicking. Like, this could be a dangerous person here. Okay, armed and dangerous. Ain't too many can hang with us. Straight up, we no angel dust. Label us notorious. We just sitting here trying to win, trying not to sin. High off weed and lots of gin. So much smoke need oxygen. You should too if you knew what this game would do to you. Been since 92. Look at all the bullshit I've been through. Something that's very significant about 92 as well. Like, I'm wondering if somebody, like, ended somebody on the upper realms or bound somebody in heaven so they can have them down here on earth. Because these people are not as fixated on image or looks as you think that they are. They're just not. That's just for you to think that you don't like yourself and try to change yourself. They're not. They're connected to the spirit of a person. You could have been here and been looking like Tyler, right? Then you could end up being here. You could end up, somebody could snatch your soul or your energy out, and then you could be on 600-pound life the next day. You know, it's something that somebody's doing with people's energy here. Somebody thought you was gonna be like stuck carrying a baby or something like this. Again, whoever this is that keep on trying to make it like somebody is regular, schmegular. And they're not. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles the Ten of Cups in reverse. And then these people gonna have to get up out of here. They haven't changed. They're up to the same antics. We just had to go ahead and spin the block and try to find out who is these people. Like, because all these people are putting spells on us reading the Bible just the same way. No, we supposed to be able to see through that. We supposed to be able to see that. People supposed to be able to see it. It's not even, they may not know how to do it, or they might not put it out in the public, but people, when you reading that text right now in this day and age, since the 400 years is over and we already went through Revelations, but the shit is still lingering, you supposed to be saying something that's changing the dynamic or something, or breaking some of these curses, because people have been just sitting here reading it like a story instead of like, I don't know. Yeah, and that's the truth. Empress energy here. Now, I'm noticing that this little girl looked like one of her arms is missing. This also is like she got the apple in her hand. She's trying to eat this apple, but she always looked like her arm is missing or her arm is broken. You know what I'm saying? You know, so a child could be connected to somebody. A child, or something happened to a child as little, or somebody's arm could be hurting. There could be a male that was castrated, like really castrated. And they're attaching something to you because they want you. You don't have a phallic, so they want you to feel some other kind of pain here. All right? Somebody went and struck the rock. Okay? Yeah, 2 kids here. There's 2 children here. Hold on. Hold on. Like, somebody could be bound to a child here. And the boy is bound to this mother or this mother's breast. I'm feeling some pain in my chest right here. Hold on. All right. And then we have this arm here. We have disarmed. You see how it looked like one of her arms is missing on this side? Okay. But her pineal gland is popping. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could be bis. My deep baby says that. Bis, give me this. Bis. That's her dis or this. Or I want bis one instead of this one. She said beast one. Somebody is disarming. I don't know. Somebody's doing something here. Page of Pentacles. They should not be giving respite to someone. Whoever this is, somebody's giving respite to someone, and they weren't supposed to do that. This is also why somebody is going to maybe lose something here. This is like somebody giving respite to my enemy. They're trying to feed somebody to the tarot readers, but somebody's mind is too expansive. Somebody's trying to make it seem like, see, this only person don't know how to do this. Yeah, go back and check my shit, okay? Like, that's what this is. Yeah, and then we got Strength card energy here. Somebody keep trying to say somebody's not American, And this is why they're about to, somebody's lying about something, and this is why they're about to lose out on all of this. Yeah, people want to fight. There's the tower. There's the fight right there coming in. All right. And this door is about to open up. I don't know to who. All right. Because these two, this could be this. Okay. Wow. Okay. See, I'm seeing like a dynamic duel. Like, I was thinking about how um, I was thinking about how much DJ Envy and Angela Yee look alike. So I'm wondering if these people could be actually brother and sister, or they got a closer family tie, or something like this. Okay, because somebody's looking at their clock or looking at some paperwork. They're trying to figure out how to get something here. So somebody's trying to figure out how to get something, maybe even get somebody locked up or pent up here. Okay, somebody could be trying to offer you something, and that's why I said I'm going to have immunity. I'm going to have all these things, even if they're trying to hide the fact that the trumpet is the feather or the real father or something like this, and that Ivana, okay, was somebody that was castrated or cut off from their family and marched around by Donald Trump or something like this. This is what I'm talking about. Somebody is hiding something here. This might be the big kid that just think that they could do everything that they want to do or something like this, and you're not doing it. You're going to be sitting with the rest of the stars. You're going to be dancing with the stars since you like to party so much, because I know what I was told by source, and you are not supposed to be in that position doing anything that you're doing to me. And it's not until, if I've been on this planet for 40-something years or longer, it's not until Donald J. Trump got in the White House where I got wounded overnight. There's nothing wrong with me. It's not until this person got in there or whatever is in there. So Donald Trump had to already die. You fucking liars. And you got somebody else wearing that fucking mask that's trying to feel like they're fighting for their whole family or something like this. But look at what your whole family has been doing. This could also be Rachel. I was say something about that too. This could also be Rachel's revenge. They could be also using Haitian magic, because my grandma used to date a Haitian man for a long time. Yeah, we got growing pains. Nobody's even tallying stuff properly here. They're all the enemies. They're all the enemies of me and this person. Or like I told y'all, when Trump is up there, he's surrounded by all enemies or whatever. We're just seeing somebody in trouble. Just like Krishan is with that new boyfriend, and that person is not happy. Somebody is not happy in that situation. The bitch can't breathe. You understand? You got to learn how to read people. Something is not happy in a situation. Somebody's trying to act like they happy or something, but they're not. Something is raining on somebody's parade here. And we also have borders being broken here, where Mexico should be getting sued for what they've been doing and allowing their people coming and taking this energy from me or something like this right here on the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Don't play with me. Because Donald Trump was dealing with the damn Albaron, the best friend. And this Donald Trump is not the Most High or whatever that's in that person right now. Y'all buying up, selling all my stuff. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. It's still the eternal energy is still out here. You can't fool me. The Empress in reverse could be this sister or this cousin. All right. Now somebody's going to jail. It was, whatever they did was a bad thing. Whatever last call you just played, it's a bad thing. 3 of Swords. Somebody just found out something really big about a lie. Like somebody found out, oh, for 30 years y'all told me this was my daughter, and the bitch that's out there making all this noise that won't take, that's my child or something like this. It's something like this, guys. Something could also be a trap. All right. That could be like I was saying, the 80-year-old lady that Donald Trump let stay in one of his apartments or something like this. That could have been a future revelation for me. You get what I'm saying? But I just still think that maybe this didn't happen because this was Diva TV or something like this, staying in something, or something else was going on here. All right. So that means that then something could be saying something like, if the Ivana energy is the mother and Trumpet is the father, but they painted them, but they didn't paint me. You get what I'm saying? Because somebody feels like they're being haunted or something like this. And again, this could be also an offspring or a spawn or something like that. Like that's not, you guys are not getting it how I'm saying. Okay? Because I have images where I look just like, I have images I look just like Trump, and images that I look just like Ivana. So, but I'm starting to think, well, did something happen to, did these people do this long ago? Did they castrate the father or the mother that was the father or something like this? Now, castration doesn't have to be with your genitals. This could also just be your genetics, or cutting you off from your family, or taking somebody into the... We keep thinking that they're up, but you're really not. These are the principalities and the powers and the rules that up, but they're not in high places. They were doing it from low places. They're doing it from underground. Okay, the Mami Wata, the Manny power. What the hell? The Mami Wata energy here is getting blocked from receiving here. Okay, somebody lied about who is somebody's daddy. Somebody lied about something here. Okay, they just did. All right. Hold on. Oh, what? Hold on 1 second.